Hello viewers, regular viewers will know that I think that atmospheric electricity is extremely important to a lot of different types of animals and plants and, well, the whole world around us really. So for example, I believe that plants are not plants and their leaf systems are not about collecting sunlight for photosynthesis, but are actually collecting atmospheric electricity from the breeze and using that to power their water pumping from the soil. So trees and plants are basically atmospheric electricity pumps in a sense. And then the birds and other flying animals and insects, I believe, use the atmospheric electricity, so they collect the charge and use it in their wing systems to achieve flight. And I was thinking about spiders, because spiders, they spin their webs. Sometimes they seem to deliberately spin their webs in wide open spaces where they seem designed to catch the breeze. And I was just wondering, whether there was any kind of use of the atmospheric electricity that I could find in spiders' webs. So I started looking around for any kind of evidence or videos on the subject. So here I've just collected together a few of the things that I found. So this one's just simply, this isn't anything to do with electricity, just showing you a spider at work. And they are pretty smart creatures and extremely skilled, and their webs are very intricate and carefully designed. And so you'd expect, as well as being carefully designed, that they're extremely carefully positioned. Anyway, this spider's doing a very cool job. Very elaborate bit of web building he's doing there. And in the next clip, which is coming up soon, I think what we're going to see is a Costa Rican spider. So check out the Costa Rican spider web and all of the stuff that appears to be going on in it, and just see if you think this could be some kind of electrical effect. Have a look. Check it out. That's pretty crazy, huh? Reminds me a little bit of one of those plasma ball things, that you can run your fingers over, all those colours. So that is just a spider web in Costa Rica, but it's extremely trippy and very, very beautiful. And look how many different colours are going on in it. So that to me just looks a little bit like there could be something electrical going on there. Not necessarily conclusive, but it's quite interesting anyway, I think. I've never seen a spider's web like that. I went to Costa Rica actually, but I didn't see a spider's web like that, sadly, because it's very, very cool. I'd love to see one there. Not sure if the spider's at home. I think he's there in the middle. I can't quite tell. Anyway, this next clip shows a spider's web being attracted using an electrically charged metal object. So this does show that the web is charged and has some quite interesting electrical properties. In fact, some researchers think that the spider's web is actually, that when a fly comes to the web, that there can be an electrical spark, like an electrical zap. I don't know if you can see anything here. This is some very high speed camera footage. Shows a little zap going on as the fly hits the web. So it could be that the web just gets charged up, and that then it basically an unsuspecting fly gets near it, gets zapped and stunned, and then gets caught up in it. But anyway, I found this little kind of piece of footage about it.
The same phenomenon that gives us a good zap when we touch a doorknob might be what helps a spider catch a fly. A new study out of UC Berkeley may point to an evolutionary adaptation of web design that takes advantage of the charge of static electricity created when a flying insect flaps its wings. A buzzing bug can generate hundreds of volts of positive electrostatic charge from air friction, a trait that helps bees extract pollen from flowers. Spider webs, the research suggests, have a negative electrical charge and have developed a finer spiral silk, more flexible than its spoke silk, to aid in the electrical ensnaring. In the lab, high-speed cameras captured dead insects zapped with a positive charge as they were dropped into a web, which can be seen deforming and touching an electrified insect before it lands, attracted to its charge. The negatively charged web may also attract dust and pollen, a possible reason spiders reweave their nets every day.
Here is a weird observation of spiderweb that how it reacts to magnetic fields and stuff. They've got little pieces of hair or spiderweb tend to have some sort of a magnetic thing, kind of like a balloon, and they get stuck on things. And it just flew up there because I put my finger near it. I don't know if you can see it. There it is. Okay, I'm going to try it again. That's just from putting my finger near it. And it goes back down and it hangs. Oh, now it's going for the camera. Okay. It moves almost like it's alive, but it's just magnetic field and electricity doing that. I find it very interesting when it does this. See, it moves almost like a snake. Seems attracted to the camera a little bit. Now it's blowing way up there. I think that's... I'm not sure why it's going way up there. But it's kind of cool. Okay, now I'm going to stick my finger in it again. Watch. Went further up. This time I've actually managed to touch it this time. Though it still moves away from my finger. Now, sorry, you can't really see it there, can you? Part of it is wind, part of it is electricity. The heater's blowing, and I think that's one of the things that's making it go up. And if you put your finger near it, it'll move in other ways, like it'll... Oh, now it's grabbed my finger. Part of it is the wind, part of it is electricity. It's moving away from my finger. It stuck itself way up there because it didn't want to touch my finger. I don't know if you can see it now. Oh, out again. Now I've just touched it too fast, and so I didn't have time to move away. I don't think it's reacting quite as quickly now. I wonder if... Oh. Not very good pictures of this. It's hard to tape spiderweb, people. It's not reacting too much. If I move it by, let's see if I can get it close up. Now it's kind of more attracted. That's weird. If I move it away, it slowly falls back down. Now it's moving away now. Okay, that's weird. You can't see it there at all. That is my weird observation of spiderweb. I'm pretty sure that you could probably make better tapes if you have a camera that will actually focus on the spiderweb, but I don't think there are very many cameras that will focus on the spiderweb unless you get a really good at looking at little details one. This is more for filming movies and stuff. Not like real movies, just things at home. If you have witnessed this, then good for you too.
Anyway, there's not very much information about spider web electrical effects that I can find around, but I'll keep looking, and it does seem like there is some kind of electrical activity going on with them, and it would make perfect sense. I mean, the webs are, the webs and then positioning them in somewhere breezy seems clearly a design optimised to use atmospheric electricity. So it'd be very surprising to me if they didn't make use of it. But I'm going to hopefully find more evidence later on. And I'll leave you now with this epic battle between a fly and a web. Well, it's not really that epic. I mean, he's just completely fucked. But it's quite interesting.